Why would you not invest in the company who is showing parabolic growth right now? Why would you not invest in the company whose revenue grew by 126% year over year in 2020 to $2.5 billion? And why would you not invest in the same company whose revenue expected to grow by another 117% to $5.4 billion this year?
Historical. Unbelievable. Amazing.
What is up, people? Welcome back. So today in this video I'm going to talk about NIO. NIO is the #1 automaker in Chinese electric SUV market. It is growing faster than Tesla, the EV giant. We all know that, but NIO is still trading cheaper than Tesla. So if you're not invested in NIO, then I would be surprised. Make sure to write something down in the comment section why you're still not invested in NIO. And if you're invested in the company, then of course you don't want to miss anything from this video. In this video, I'm going to cover a few amazing articles from Seeking Alpha, absolutely bullish on NIO, absolutely amazing, where they have $174 price target for NIO stock for the next. To find that out, you need to watch the full video, alright? Of course, I'm not a financial advisor, you know that, so anything I say on this video should not be taken as financial advice. You must do your own research before you invest. However, if you like my content, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that red subscribe button right now and a big thumbs up, alright? Trading to enter link is down in the description. Do not forget, if you are from UK or any other European countries, you can get a free share worth up to £100 using Trading 212. Go through the link in my description, register and then deposit at least £1. You get one free share, I get one free share, which may be worth up to £100. Investing early is the way to become rich. In April, NIO occupied 23% market share in Chinese all-electric SUV market, whereas Tesla had 17%, VW and XPeng had 7%. We know that NIO sells 3 different SUV models in China, giving the Chinese customer range of varieties, ESR being their flagship product. And we know that ESR is the one which is going to enter the Norwegian market soon, in September this year. There are 2 major barriers for the EVs to fight against the fossil fuel vehicles, range and price. But here it looks like that NIO has a solid solution for both problems. Let's see that in detail. One of the biggest competitive differentiators is NIO's battery strategy, which all but eliminates range anxiety, one of the biggest barriers to mass EV adoption. Not only could NIO cars be charged at any charging station for EVs, but the company also built hundreds of battery swapping stations in key cities in China, with plans to expanding to Europe. NIO's battery swapping strategy also gives the company the ability to offer a battery as a service solution, which reduces the upfront cost of purchasing a NIO vehicle by $11,000. Since cost is another major barrier to mass EV adoption, NIO's battery strategy appears brilliant as it solves both the range and cost problems. On top of that, you can still get that government subsidies, massive discount if you buy NIO's vehicles, even if the price does not fall under the subsidies criteria. A massive government support for the NIO, another major reason why the company will win. The company is pushing the envelope even further with NIO House, a literal clubhouse for customers, and NIO Life, which includes NIO branded lifestyle products. NIO's effort to build a lifestyle around its cars seems to be working. This is good news for investors because the only way to escape the competitive battlefield of automobile OEM is to sell services and lifestyles to customers. This is why Ferrari's operating margin is well above 20%, while Ford and General Motors are in single digit. This is not just an EV company, guys. We should recognize NIO as way bigger than EV company. Amazing battery technology with battery as a service system, massively popular in China, growing in the future in China into Europe, starting from Norway. It can generate huge portion of the company's total revenue. NIO Life, I think it is massively undervalued right now. This year it is expected that NIO Life could generate up to 5% of the company's total revenue. That is huge, guys. And according to the article, this is the same strategy implemented by Ferrari. As a result, now Ferrari's operating margin is double than that of Ford and General Motors. That means Ferrari is way profitable than Ford and General Motors. Many analysts seem to have a problem with the fact that NIO doesn't make its cars. But this aspect of the car business is becoming less and less relevant. The CEO of NVIDIA Corporation has been quoted as saying that by 2025, cars will be sold at cost price, and it will be software sales that will provide these manufacturers revenue. It seems like the traditional car is going the way of smartphones, Putting together the component is perhaps the least important of the value-adding activities here. What's most relevant is the operating system and the value of the brand. NIO shines in both of these areas, and this is perhaps another way in which we could say NIO is quite similar to Apple. What an amazing article, guys. Putting together the components is not important. What matters is the operating system and the brand. And we all know that NIO has already established itself as a luxury brand in China. Its vehicle sales price is higher than that of BMW and Tesla, slightly lower than that of Mercedes. So the NIO is a big name in China. Okay, so now let's see how they have come up with $174 price target for NIO stock. A very simple forecast of NIO's revenue could be made based on this simple production fact. In the next 3 years, NIO will have the capacity to produce 720,000 new cars. Will they be able to sell them all? In 2020, NIO sold 43,728 vehicles. Forward growth estimates have NIO doubling in revenue in the next year, which, assuming all revenues come from car sales and the price stays the same, would mean selling 87,456 units. If we pull back growth to around 80% for 2022 and 50% for 2023, we would have corresponding sales of 157k and 236k. This kind of growth is close to current estimates and fits in quite nicely with NIO's plans, since it seems like by the end of this period, when the manufacturing agreement ends, NIO would be selling at near full capacity. The important point I'm trying to make here is that given this recent deal, investors should not be worried about NIO's production constraints. Furthermore, it doesn't seem like NIO will struggle from the demand side, especially as it plans to enter the European EV market. If NIO were to sell 236,000 cars in 2023 to 2024 at an average price of $57,000, it would bring in $13,440 million in revenue. Assuming no dilution, this would imply roughly $10.25 of revenue per share. Given the fact that NIO could also begin to monetize its battery as a service offerings and that the company could even license its software and technology to other players, I feel like today's PS of 17 should be maintained, if not expanded. Growth may slow down, but we have to put a value on the assets NIO has in the form of patents and technology. In conclusion, my price target for NIO would be $174 per share by the end of 2023. So currently NIO stock is trading just below $47 per share. And according to the Yahoo Finance, the market cap for NIO is $76.8 billion. If the stock price reaches $174 billion by the end of 2023, that is about 370% from current price. In exactly 2.5 years, the company's market cap will be about $285 billion. 3.5x in 2.5 years is absolutely huge. I will be absolutely happy with that gain. That is amazing. I am ready to triple my money, okay? With that all being said, it is now time to close the video. If you are invested in NIO, make sure to write down how many shares you are holding. If you are not invested in NIO, make sure to write down why you are still not invested, alright? Thank you very much for watching my video till the very end. Make sure to like and subscribe. Invest safely and see you in the next video.